While shelters are an important resource, they don't work for everyone. The transition from living on the streets can be a difficult adjustment. We've seen it during the sweeps in Oakland, at the Wood Street camp, and in San Jose near to Columbus Park. Campers end up moving back or somewhere nearby because they don't want the restrictions of a shelter or don't have anywhere to put their stuff. Our Itai Hodge shows us how one shelter in Berkeley has found an unorthodox way to get people through its doors by rethinking the entire experience.
In a small tent in southwest Berkeley, Jamie Morey is strumming his guitar, one of the few things he has left from his former life.
Living on the streets is hell. It's daily physical torture that grinds a person down mentally and emotionally.
In the last 2 years, he's been in and out of shelters, but that turned out to be a whole other nightmare.
They kick you out at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you got to take all your stuff with you.
Then he stumbled on a new unconventional option that allows residents to pitch their tents in the middle of a warehouse, away from the elements and the danger of street life.
I don't have to lug around a 40 or 50 or 60-pound backpack all day.
It's a pilot program called Horizon Transitional Village, run by Dorothy Day House, a nonprofit servicing the homeless. Robbie Montoya is its executive director.
After 43 years of working in social services, I had experienced so many things in the shelter system that don't work.
The first thing she did was treat residents like adults.
Telling a 50-year-old homeless individual that they have to be in by 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening does not work.
The second thing was to stop pretending she had all the answers.
Hey, good morning. We cannot assume we know what people want just because we feel we would want that.
So she decided to think outside the tent. No curfews, few restrictions, and complete autonomy over their personal space. There's also on-site storage, a lounge area, and even a pool table.
This open space does give people an opportunity to acclimate again at their own time into a more of a social gathering.
It seems to be working. A third of our residents have been placed in permanent housing. Almost all of them have gotten medical benefits. For Jamie, it was the solution he'd been seeking.
Finally, a common sense approach towards working with people.
The first round of participants is scheduled to move into a converted hotel by the end of the year when the lease for the warehouse ends. The program has been so successful, Robbie is already looking for a more permanent location.
We have to give people the freedom to make their own choices and to rise to the challenge.
Helping people get back on their feet by putting a roof over their tents.
Well, now Dorothy Day House says it hopes other organizations will replicate their model.